it's funny because I do this OOO thing, and for some reason I end up saying hi guys, hi everybody. Oh wow, so many of you guys showed up so fast. Because I tend to go like, oh, like if I don't know something, and then like I'll be like, oh, because then like I'll get it, and then I'll be like, oh, because I really really get it, and by the time I get to that third O, I end up going, it's magic. You know. I can't help it. I'm like, oh, oh, oh. Like, I really. Oh my God.
Okay.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
that ain't something.
Huh?
Yeah, bubble talk.
Oh, yeah, Bubble Talk. Oh, hey. Let me see what that is. Let me see what that is. That is. Oh, damn. I act like I know what I'm doing. I don't. Let me tap this. I'm learning almost how to do that. Rando Mihan. Hello, honey. Another one.
So she might say,
I really do enjoy listening to reggae while I'm cooking for my customers this afternoon because I'm one in a million.
Oh, I know that's.
You know why they call me Random Jen?
You are Random Jan. I was wondering what the hell your name said. I said Rondo. Who?
oh, dog, that's random as hell.
Wait. First of all, is that wait? Is she tan in that picture? What is that?
In the picture.
She what?
Like she's standing in the picture.
Yeah, I thought I thought she was black at first, and then she started speaking. I saw that damn. I thought she had I don't know why. I thought she had found one of them the caps that you sleep in. Oh Lord, I thought she's a black girl with a fucking bonnet on her head.
Let's see if she says something.
I take it you're early in this. You're new on stereo. You listen to the music and you listen to lots of different conversations, and I hope you have a good show.
Thank you, Random Jan. Yes, we're very new here. Thank you for having such a warm welcoming in. I like it a lot. I feel like one in a million also. I appreciate the tunes then. Also, I've got on green and well really it's blue and yellow eyeshadow, but blue and yellow make green, so it ends up yeah. Anyways, I was trying to say I have Jamaican colors, so bye.
There's something else.
Yellins, I'm born in Britain, but my parents are Jamaican.
Oh.
I'm a Caribbean chef.
Ah.
I'm a vlogger as well, by the way. Check out my YouTube.
Oh, you got a
I'm just
YouTube?
doing some cooking now for the troops.
Oh. Well, damn, what year is this? What fucking troops? Shit. Hey, I hope she's making that food for us Americans, because we're some fucking troopers just for being born. Bring us your bring us your pie.
Did Jamaicans remake Larry Graham One in a Million? I don't know. Never mind.
Oh wait, Jamaicans Larry Hoover?
They remake songs a lot. There ain't no copyright.
There's no copyrights. There's no copyrights where?
Yeah, so they redo songs, a lot of American songs.
Oh, in Jamaica?
Yeah.
They don't have to follow our rules. Because they're on their
Alright.
No.
That's what I heard you. Well, let's see if she says something.
The troops. I told you I'm random. Oh, well, they're customers, but I like calling them the troops because we're like family, you know?
Okay. I'm like, damn, she got the like, what you call it? She about to, I thought she about to pop out there with the Marilyn Monroe dress and serenade them until they bust in the audience and shit, sashay her ass back home.
You know?
The Seaside Troops.
I'll bring you some patties. I'll make some nice patties. You like those and stuffed dumplings. They're beautiful.
Ooh, I do like gyoza, so I'm sure I like stuffed dumplings, and I absolutely fucking love a good Jamaican patty. I will eat it for you. I'm not supposed to be eating meat anymore, but that's okay if you get it to me really fast. 5760 Daniel. Mail me them hoes.
What's up? That's what's up. Random.
You're my dad. What time? Okay, never mind. I don't want to talk about that. We're supposed to talk about what the tip is.
Yeah, improvise.
Um,
You don't have no
that-
story.
That's not improvised to add in my dad. Oh my God, True Freeman. I remember him. Is he still around?
You don't have no story about the Tiffany?
You said what about putting the tip in?
I said you don't have any stories about the Tiffany. So you need to segue into something.
I'm trying to remember. I know. I'm trying to remember whoever. Okay, so yes, I have been asked. Yes, I did. I'm trying to remember just even the first one. I remember. Okay, so here, let's just do this because I don't know. Oh my God, it's Nikki. Nikki, I've been meaning to contact you. Me and Ronnie were just talking about you. You need to come on the stereo app. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's gonna be like Instagram all over again in the back office, but just like everybody can hear us and they can chime in. It's very, very cool.
Oh no, in the book.
Oh yeah, the
A
bubble.
tip bit. What's that? Like a bit of advice, is it? Like a tip a bit, or a different type of tip?
Oh.
You gotta clear that up for me.
Well, wait. Ronnie. I know you like to give away the free goods. Now you know I like to charge. You can't just give it to her. We gotta ask her something. We gotta charge her an answer. What other options are there? I'm curious. A friend wants to know.
Wow.
Wow.
I
Huh?
didn't say anything. I was in the you don't know what kind of tip it is.
Oh yeah, right. Because I mean, for you know, and what kind of tip would go in where, and like you know, and what is the where? I mean, yeah, I want to know all that. I want to know what are the options because I don't want to just restrict her. After all,
Right.
I'd hate to restrict her. She seems like a free spirit, you know. She's got a lot of troops she's got to take care of. After
A
all,
lot of
hmm?
a whole lot of troops.
A whole lot of troops. So okay, so what happened was the first time I was ever proposed the tip. It was a day, probably a night. I was sneaking because I was a young girl. I don't know who the boy was, but I do know that I learned a very important lesson that day that I did not have to learn 2 times, ladies. I learned that if they say they want to put the tip in, don't think you're so smart and so fucking cute and that shit's gonna work. They're gonna win, ma'am. Just in case you didn't get to the end of the book. Spoiler alert, you're gonna lose that battle. the tip, and away. It was, hey Nixon. It. Oh, hi David. Thank you. Yes. Okay, Nikki says she's getting stereo. Oh shit. What about the? What'd you say? Oh, Nikki.
We talk about Nikki later. I want to hear the story.
Oh yeah, sorry, she's not there. Okay, so basically, yeah, whenever they say that, I guess maybe if you really are scared or if you really don't want to do it, then I don't think it would be as difficult for you. But here's the thing: just don't play with fire. You're going to get burned. I mean, you have to practice. No one's ever going to be perfect, always and forever. So guaranteed for sure, everyone's been burned at least once. I'm sure in your life or whatever. So it's like the same thing. Like, girl, I'm just saying, like, if a girl asks a dude, "Come on, daddy," or just put in a little bit, or just put the tip in, I think that's really more of a guy asking a girl thing type of thing. Don't do that shit, y'all. Stop bullshitting yourself. Stop playing. Like, stop playing because it's like it doesn't work. That's not. It's not a thing. It's a lie.
Right.
No one's gonna ever just be able to do like I'm sure they could, right? Like if I wanted to, if you challenge me to do it, oh yeah, I could do it. But just on a whim and stuff, like nah. It's like a goofy. That's a bullshit game. Speaking of put the tip in, yeah, cause man, cause if you're so wet, You know what? That's what I think. I think that's what. I think that's what.
I'm sorry, what? What you say? What?
Nothing. I tried 3 times and I stopped, and then you try to force it out of me. I'm like, nope. I already did 3 strikes. I'm out. I don't have any more goals.
Oh, I'm like, yeah, I'm out too. Shit. So
You said it 3 times too.
I'm like, yeah, but.
Yeah, we're like paper, rock, scissors. We like land on the same shit every time. Ooh, look, Crystal talking about.
I don't know.
Huh?
I'm out again.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see if I can remember what I was gonna say. Yeah, damn, I totally forgot. I do not approve on the dick teasing movement at all. I do not approve of that. It doesn't work well for either gender.
Has anyone ever done that to
Women
you?
have to be careful. I'm sorry.
Has a woman ever done that to you?
Hell yeah. Oh, come on, man.
What? Who?
I've got on the quilt.
Oh shit. Oh.
People are playing for hours, though. Like for hours, we drunk off wine and shit.
That's
We
dirty.
just linked up, touching each other, and I'm going down on her and shit. I'm doing all this crazy shit, you know.
Why were you doing all this crazy shit? Do you always do crazy shit?
Because I'm just turned on by this girl. And I feel like the chemistry's there, and we're doing it, but every time we about to do something, no, I'm not tired. And then
No, I'm not tired.
Not tired, so I'm still doing it. Though.
No, it's not time. It's not
I'm
time.
still thinking low, like you know what I'm saying. I'm on that shit. I'm killing that motherfucker. The tongue action issue. All of a sudden, we about to do the shit, and I'm like, somebody like, just pull it out. I pull my shit out, and she like, okay. I was like, yeah, go ahead, girl. Shit, we was drunk. Now we drunk.
How old are y'all?
11. Like
Y'all are 11?
Since 11 o'clock to 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock that morning, we have not done anything. I ain't do nothing but on and off, lick on her vagina the whole time, kissing each other and sucking her titties. But she has not done anything.
Yeah, of course not.
I pulled my shit out. She like, oh damn, so you want me to suck on that? Like, yeah. So I'm laid out on the couch with my head back, like, yeah, go on, girl, both arms on, you know, like laid out, relaxed, my arms across the couch and shit. And she on me, and she grabbed my shit, and us being drunk, I fall asleep. She falls asleep. I wake up 3 hours later. She's asleep with my dick in her hand.
It still never made it to her mouth.
Never did that shit. I was like,
oh no!
3 and a half. True story.
Bruh.
We'll never say the name.
I gotta make. I'm. You know how I know it wasn't me? Because I've only fallen asleep eating pussy. No, I know. I said, you know how I know it wasn't me? Because I only fell asleep eating pussy. I never fell asleep so I no dick.
No. Fell asleep on you, know, like that's a different story.
I never fell asleep. I don't even know who we were. We were 2 temporary motherfuckers. We literally were in both transitions. Like, we weren't us. We were both turning into who we were becoming. So we were kind of like, hey, it's like, hey, like, yeah. Anybody else here? Nope. Yeah, I haven't seen anybody else here either. Cool. Want to hang out? Yep. And that lasted. Oh, you did say something about me falling asleep on your birthday or something.
We got back to the crib and you just told what fell out. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
That's the only time.
Only time I can remember.
That's nice. You know, I have pictures. Like, people take pictures of me sleeping. I think it's kind of like a rarity to the point to where motherfuckers literally, like, even strangers. There was some guy that I was dating for like a month, And I have a picture in my phone still. None of him, just one picture of me knocked the fuck out in his truck that he took of me with my phone. And oh man, I had bangs. That was bad. You know what he told me? I love it when like people say innocent shit. He was his white boy, so he really didn't know no better. Oh, okay, hold on. Side note, I just found a tip kind of with him in this story. Okay, but it's not the tip, it's a different type of tip, but I'll tell you. Anyway, this guy, he told me that my my hair, my bangs. So I had weave and I had bangs cut, and then I never do bangs, but every now and then I try, and it just ends up being too much, or it just doesn't work out. So I tried again, and they were just so long, and so I just tried to trim just like a little bit. I just trimmed like a little bit, and it literally, I don't know what happened after that. I feel like my real hair just started to grow. So what happened? The interesting thing is when you have weave and you have weave bangs, when it grows out, your bangs get shorter, not longer. So now these bangs is growing up my fucking forehead. And dude, remember the movie? What's that movie? Oh my gosh, I feel like it's Mel Gibson's movie, and they're like in the Amazon, or they're in.
Yeah, he directed the movie, right?
Yes, what is that movie?
But it was after Passage of the Christ.
Yes, it was exactly. It was like the next year or something.
Mm-hmm.
That I don't know if you remember what the box cover looked like, but that's what my bangs look like.
Wow.
That shit was up. I mean, up and it's stuck. It just looked like that shit's about to just be puffy ass baby hair in a minute.
Right.
And so he took a picture of me sleeping, and I'm just like knocked out. I look like a Pez dispenser, head just all the way back. And oh hi Zeus, are you here to say hello to everyone? Oh, little boy, little boy. He's got a new sweater on. Yeah, but anyways, the tip thing is interesting. So this guy, he was so weird. Look, I am talking right now. You need to be still. Anyway, literally like this guy was like almost 7 feet tall. He had the smallest dick I ever saw in my life.
What?
Like the way that chicks make fun of Shaq in Hollywood, it's worse.
Yeah, I remember when I first touched down in LA, that was one of the first things about LA I heard about, and I wasn't trying to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it just doesn't make sense to you. You're like, that doesn't make sense. Like, why would that be a thing? I mean, it really kind of does make sense.
What else?
Huh?
Okay, what else?
Oh.
How did it happen?
Oh, yeah. So, well, basically, not a whole lot. Just a lot of like fighting and arguing. I think that's all he wanted to do. He wanted to pretend like I was his girlfriend, and just so that he could fight and argue with me about nothing. He was just weird. He was just a normal weirdo, but his penis was so tiny. It was like one of those ones that, one of these guys would pay me for the small penis humiliation. It was like, he had one of those. It was really tiny. I forgot about that until right now. I must have been traumatized.
Wow.
Why?
I said, wow. I said, so how do you deal with that? When it's the unveiling and then you drop it. It's like, what is that?
What do you do? You don't do anything. I mean, listen, usually guys like that, they just want to eat pussy the whole time anyway. But don't get me wrong, like, big dick guys like to eat pussy too. As far as I know, everybody does. I mean, that's all I know. I don't know. But yeah. When I was younger, I didn't know this whole notion of like black guys don't eat pussy. I didn't learn that until I started watching like Def Comedy Jam. And I was like, oh, is that a thing? Y'all don't do that? But by
DJ
then,
Quick got us.
huh?
DJ Quick, it was like around that time, the early 90s, that like I said, it was a movie. And I remember DJ Quick had a song called Don't Eat the Pussy. And This is a whole fucking song.
That is so rude. I see why these black ladies mad. You know what? Now this is why I'm sorry. I scared the fuck out of my dog. I see why these black ladies are so mad at y'all, man. They looking at them goofy ass, bruh. I'm done. Why are y'all paying attention to them? Is that who started this? Because when they say like, oh well, black men say this and black men say that, and it's just like, where though? Where are they saying that? Like who? DJ Quick, one dude?
No, it was him.
How many? So the same guys.
That was a movement.
That's what I'm saying.
You have to eat pussy and shit. And the way Quick Soul started off, he was about to eat some dude was like they animate like a cartoon shit. And he was like, yeah, you wanna do something? Yeah, you gonna go out, I'm go down to you, girl. And then they like he smelled like he screamed like, is this ever happened to you? Blah 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 blah. And then then Quick comes to the song like, you don't understand me, goddammit. I don't wanna eat it.
Oh no!
Damn.
Oh my god. Shout out to Ronnie Ray.
What the fuck? I'm already eating it. What the fuck? Is it wrong?
The interesting thing is like why okay let's think about this right now where my mind is because I've been focusing on children lately. Why I knew all that shit I knew at that age I was. There's no reason. See, this is what we do. We make excuses for our parents. Because my mom was a good mom and my parents were good. My parents were great. And I mean, but they're lucky that I ended up being, who and how I am because shit. Now that I take a step back and look at how they're doing it, y'all don't know what the y'all doing over there. Boy, I'm glad y'all wasn't trying to have no big ass family. That's the thing I can't stand either. People, the dumbest people want to have the most freaking kids.
Oh wow.
And the people that have the least education and the least money. It's like they're overcompensating. So they have the most kids. Do you know there was some girl, and it was this white girl, she was on I want to say like Snapchat or something. This thing went viral, it was like going around, circulating around. And she did this video and she was breaking down like how she had like 4 or 5 kids and how it pays all her bills for the month.
Yeah.
Wasn't that weird? Wasn't that like I feel like they huh?
You just said a child you're gonna have different baby daddies, you're gonna have kids.
Yeah, that's exactly that's wrong.
Wow.
That's but so okay, so again, so let's look at it. These are what the kids would call these days industry plans. I said that and somebody started hammering loud as fuck. That's some industry plan shit. That is some what do they call them when they send in the fake ass people to come ruin your shit and you think it's like local people looting your town, but it's not. It's like all planned to make you freak out and think something else is happening that's really not happening. Like it's happening, but it's not happening with who you think it is and why.
You just said a whole lot.
Clearly, because somebody popped up in the bubble.
Only in the bubble.
Hit the bubble.
Hey, Ronnie. Hey, Venus Alexa.
Hey, Tree.
It's me, Tree. I'm just in here saying hello. What are y'all talking about? What's the conversation going? I want to be a part of it. What's up?
Ooh, why don't you give Tree some of your tip? She wants a tip. She says she wants an idea. She wants a pointer. She wants a little tip to.
We're talking about sticking a tip in, Tree.
That's
please let us know because we're having a big we have no problem with that. I thought it was going to be an easy conversation, but we have a problem coming up with different stories. I'd love to hear if you ever had to go through that.
Yeah, apparently I must have been traumatized by whatever stories I did have because I chose to not even remember those. They're there. I know I can find them. I've got to like fetch someone to go get them for me. They're like on a. They're on a.
Right.
Huh?
It's your right answer.
What? Oh, 588 hertz. What's up, vibrations, brother? Brother! Vibration, brother!
Yeah. Cool cats. I like cool dudes. Dumb shit. So you said, what you say? I'm sorry. We got cut off twice.
Oh. I just, I just expect to always be cut off. So it's like it's part of it. It's part of communicating. The fact that we can't have communication if we don't have miscommunication.
Oh, that's a good way to look at it. I don't plan to be cut off. Disrespected. No.
Oh, I get it.
I try to find a happy end, but you take a breath and you go again. So I'm trying to. I work with you though. You're good. I love it though. I love how you get enthusiastic. Let me see this bubble. Since you wanna drink 2 drugs and have sex tonight, but I got church in the morning. Since you wanna drink 2 drugs and have sex tonight,
Hey.
but I got church in the morning. Usually we can go to heaven. I pray.
Whoa, wait. What? That was nice. That was good. And also,
Right now, the only thing that we say we are like record producers or something. Yo, sign that guy. Follow me, bro. We'll try to see if we get somebody. That was dope, man. Some acapella shit. Oh shit, that. You ain't the other book? Hello?
oh, that's your seat.
Alone, every night alone. Why am I alone when I know that you want me to? Am I wrong? Tell me that I'm wrong. Tell me I deserve for the pain that you put me through. Oh.
I think Zeus felt what I was feeling because I frowned and Zeus sat up like, you good? No, I'm not good. You know why I'm not good? Because I listened to the lyrics and it got real creepy real quick.
Yeah, creepy that second time around.
Well, the lyrics, I feel like he said the same lyrics twice, although it's just like you said, it just got creepier the second time around. It was like, wait a minute, why you forcing yourself on me talking about I know you like I know you want I know you. I hate a motherfucker say I know you. No, you don't. Because you know why? Because I'm still growing myself. There's no way you can know more of me than what I already have. Don't let people tell you what they know. But I get petty about shit like that. Somebody's like, dang girl, I was just singing a song. Like, oh, I know. I was just using it as an example. Sorry.
Let the artist be the artist, man. It's creepy, so what? It means something to him.
I'm still gonna. I think the cool thing about when creepy shit happens is being able to self project that shit back on something else. But I don't self project. I just all the way reflect. Like I just like soon as somebody shoots anything at me, whether it's good or bad, I don't care. It's just like mirror, bing. That's like my magic Venus, fucking like a shield or whatever. I just walk around with a mirror all day. As soon as motherfuckers fuck with me, I just pick that bitch up, bing, right in your face. Like, I don't know, talk to the hand because the face ain't listening. Felicia. Oh my gosh. That was very nice singing though. I hear his voice still in my head. It's like, okay. He was giving me like a upbeat, what's that guy's name? Heat Black Coke. Cody. Like
I don't know.
Code.
Keep cold. I don't know. You really confused me now. He don't have a song or nothing?
Kim.
Oh, Kim. Oh, yeah. Kim.
See? I was close. But it's hard when you're it's hard when you're only got 3 letters to work with. If you miss one, you got a lot of options, ma'am.
What's his last name? He don't have one. Like, damn, I'm supposed to know who he is.
It's like, well, he looked like Seal Cousin and shit.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Wow.
So yeah, that guy he ended up having a tip. And he told me why. Because he was so big and he had a stepbrother that was older than him, but cooler than him, but smaller than him. And so some type of way, his toxic family stepbrother was allowed to like program him into thinking like, well, I guess him and the dad, they're like a package deal, kind of like the movie Step Brothers. And he kind of was like already doing like the body.
Right, this is what we have for you guys. We start off over here with the Hierophant, then we have the Emperor, and then we have the Queen of Crystals, which is the Pentacles, and then we also have the Six of Wands. All of these cards are upside down here, but the only thing that this means is that these talents are definitely hidden. They haven't been awakened quite yet. So we're gonna get into
Okay,
all of them.
I can't
Stick
find
around
it.
what your secret
I
talents are,
can't
and
find
I'll
it.
tell you about them all upside down. This just means that they have not been awakened yet. So
Oh, okay, I found the mute button at least. Damn. Now where is that? Where is this video playing? Oh, here it is. I found it. Jeez. That was scary. I have my wireless keyboard in my lap, and I guess because I have my book here, and the end of it pressed down on the press play, but it was like on a hidden screen, so that was weird. Okay. Oh, you have a bubble.
No, we do.
I mean, we have a bubble.
Unless I keep on moving, this love has got me going. I'm glowing. I know that I'm showing. This love is overflowing from my head to my toe. I
Hey.
you know that I got that funky fresh flow. I can never stop. I never
Hey.
let drop. I'm
Hey.
to the top of
Hey.
the hot.
Hey.
Another vibe that I'm delivering. You're feeling deep inside the system. Yeah, you know that you wanna be onto the elevation I'm onto. I wonder if you want to elevate with me.
Hey.
Eventually to a higher frequency, frequently, recently taking you to that 528, 588 hertz. I know that you're feeling me.
Yay.
So unlock the key to the infinite mystery, the anxiety
Hey.
that resides in you and me. Open up your eyes so you can see the fantasies that reside in this reality.
Oh man. As soon as I started to twerk,
When you put his name down, oh, we're like, oh,
yo, bro, like the second bar, I was like, followed. Amari. Oh my god. And my hair looked like that yesterday temporarily too. Oh my god. That looks like little Uzi Vert if he became a professor with a halo. Wow. That was like, I want more. That was what? Yo, because you know what? Because I like to write poetry. And I mean, yeah, I would have wrote that
I
shit.
think he hit back. You on the boat.
Bubble it.
Ronnie Ray and Venus Alexa, shout out to both of y'all. Big shout out to Venus Alexa. I had to come through show love because you came through and show love to us at Grand Rising with the God. So shout out to you. Appreciate you always pulling through. And then shout out to my man Ronnie Ray. Make sure that y'all share the show, clap up the show, follow your two mates and co-hosts and everybody participating in the show. And then make sure that you drop a whole bunch of messages showing your co-hosts love like your man FNG, aka God. Ladies, y'all know my name is doing right now.
Yeah.
Peace. Shout out to y'all. I love you.
Thank you. Oh yeah, shout
That's
out Boo Nation. Thank you so much. That was
They
so.
not saying like that, bro. If we everybody do a voiceover, freak nasty God.
No, low key. Everybody on here does voiceovers low key. Like they have. Some people have commercials. Like I'm so inspired. I'm like, yo, I'm about to make my commercial today. I'm actually making 3 commercials today.
Freak nasty God. That's a cool ass name.
It is, and their show is great. I'm not got to sit through the whole show, but him and Miss Boston, yeah, they're. I just love this whole app.
I know. Let's see if he is back in the bubble.
Big up. Nice that you like my little freestyle. If you like my stuff, I recently just became a published author last week.
Oh, nice.
So you can pre-order my book on Amazon Prime. It's called Poetic Conversations Inside the Soul.
Hey.
Conversation side, so
Look. When he went inside the soul, he went so deep that it tried to hold on to him, and the L, the OUL in soul, that it got stretched out to be like a 9-letter. He said soul. That when he said the L, soul. Okay. Three extra syllables on it. I love it.
I gotta ask him.
Poetic conversations and surface too.
In the bubble.
Bubbly. Cream pie.
First base, so
Oh.
Ronnie, what's up, my dog? I can't even do my phone this bitch.
Oh.
Cause I need some coffee. But I ain't in this bitch. I need some coffee.
Exactly. I was like, when he said that, I was thinking, yeah, you do. I guess you do sound like you need some coffee. Some John coffee. Some of that coffee. Oh, big old jiggly booty.
Jiggly booty. Getting that job out. Hilarious. He called me Ronald too, which is I thought was crazy. Like, is this a baker?
Right.
I know you met.
Uncle
That's
Sam.
cool, but I think the first face he seen was yours.
That's so nice. Well, yeah, because also when you follow people, I haven't figured that algorithm out yet, but they definitely will pop up, you know, the people that you follow on the screen first. When you first enter the app. You know what I realized? Because I've been oh, speaking of Paco, he has his room. Listen, they have a whole nother something else going on there. They're so funny. They got like, that's the one I thought I was in their room. They had people playing commercial ads and shit. I was like so inspired. But they had this one girl, she's so funny. Her name is Spin the Block. And I knew what that meant, but I didn't get it until like I got it. And I was like, she really be spinning the block, like in the app though. And she say some shit, and she like, you know what I'm saying? She'll spin the block, and she'll come back on your ass, and then she start talking some shit about that bitch. I bet she won't spin the block. And all this shit is so fucking funny. But anyway, yeah, I spent the block last night, and actually the last couple nights. It ain't that deep. I thought it was longer or a bigger block or something. Hell, I was like, oh, it's just a tiny block. I see now. I gauged it. I'm like, oh wow, we're really the first ones here. Even though it's like been going on since like October.
Yeah, that many people.
Everybody pretty much on here said they got on in December. I haven't heard anyone yet say they got on before December.
How many people you think they on it?
Only a few thousand.
Damn.
Yep.
Pioneers and shit.
Yep.
Investment.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, you're investing with your time, and that's why the more you put into this app, the more you invite people to this app to check out our show, to check out your shows, to check you out, or just to check out the app in itself. Because regardless, the more people come here and congregate, the more popping it is.
Congregation.
This is definitely some congregations. It's just the most unique kind because, you know, it's going to be hard to try to replace this app. I mean, could it be? Sure, it could be, but it could also just be adjusted a little bit. It's pretty much damn near perfect as far as the options. I like the fact that you don't have too many options on here. You know what I mean? Speaking of tips, by the way, I'll give you some beginner tips for the stereo app. I would definitely say. What'd you say?
That's corny as hell.
That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be, like, you know, fucking commercial copy and shit.
Yo, you got some bubble talk.
You know that the human eyes can only see 0.0035% of the color spectrum. Don't you think that's kind of crazy? Cause all of the things that we see in reality, we're only seeing like such a tiny percentage of the color that it actually has.
Teeny tiny.
What do we actually know to be what it is, truthfully, for its true self?
Ooh, I got an answer. You want to go first because I want to.
Go ahead.
Okay. So to me, nothing is permanent. Nothing is real. Nothing's more real than you accept it to be. Nothing can offend you unless you allow it. You have to understand that this is all a program that we are a part of. We watch television programs. We go to church and they hand us a program, as they say in Port Arthur. You go to a pageant, they're gonna have a program. We're all a part of different kinds of programs, period.
Sure.
And so within that, there is an exact algorithm to everything. But the thing about it is, don't nobody want to. They all want to be like Asian doll. They ain't worried about none of that shit. Like, nobody wants to know. Nobody wants to care. It's like because it goes deep. It's like even like for instance, like 588. He knows about the vibrations and the hertz. A lot of people don't know about that, and a lot of people don't know that sound and the vibrations of sound can heal you. They can also kill you. And I don't even know how to explain this, to be honest. This is just what I've heard and learned, but I don't, again, I don't know. It's like something to get into later, I guess, for me personally, because I know I'm going to. But I know it was actually Ralph Tresvant was the one who was telling me this. He like gave me a whole hour-long lecture about it and talking about like the numbers and the vibrations and 3, 6, and 9 are batteries or some shit he was saying, and maybe 12 too, I guess. I don't know, because that's just another 3 again. And then, huh? You knew his name was Rizzo?
Everybody know his name is Rizzo.
I did not know his name was Rizzo.
Yeah, that's what from the night. So yeah. I know him.
That's,
When you told me, I was like, how you not know? You told me you didn't know who he was.
I did not. I didn't know when he said, like, if somebody says Ralph Tresvant, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember him. But hell, I didn't know he looked like he didn't look the way he used to when he was younger or little, but he looked good for his age, and he does look exactly like him. He looks like he didn't age, but at the same time, he's like a whole different person, if that makes any sense. I guess because he's so tiny. I mean, he's not that tiny. He's not tiny, but he's just a, smaller stature, so his body doesn't look different, but his face does, I guess. But yeah, no, he's so awesome, but he was deep. Like, he was the only person that ever broke this shit down to me before, and I was like, what in the world? So basically, this guy, like, they killed him, I think, or something, and he was this doctor who had came up with the solution for cancer, and he would play these certain vibrations, and he was explaining how the Earth's heartbeat is at a certain vibration, and we acknowledge vibrations in via heart, like the HZ, and it's like the guy who created sound is like Hitler's uncle or some shit like that. So that's where the hertz thing, it's like some German, Austrian, or whatever, like language. And he, so everything that we hear is at a lower vibration than what it's supposed to be at, if that makes any sense. So I was like asking him, like, well, then what if they turn it down more? He goes, well, you can only turn it down so low, because after a while we're just going to turn to like sludge. Like, we won't even be useful at all. So we have to be somewhat plugged in and charged up to the batteries of this mechanism. But if you vibrate if you listen to things in different vibrations, you can actually heal yourself, because everything else is at this lower vibration, including like, your car, your horn in your car, that's artificial sound. So that's coming through a speaker. He created the speaker, this guy. Hitler's uncle.
Okay.
Yeah. And so that's where all that goes and comes from. So then it all still goes back into his question about the truth, right? It's only what we accept. It's only what we seek. It's only what we know. And it's only what we fear.
Truth. Okay, we got 4 messages in the bubble. It might be him, like 3 more times.
You damn right it's only a few thousand, because some sorry-ass folks believe in blacking people. You goddamn right. I'm joining every live talking shit until Stereo block me again. How the fuck do you get blocked on the 18 plus app? I'm mad as hell. This is bullshit. So yeah, it's in the thousands. Everybody always be talking about damn Clubhouse, but I ain't got no fucking iPhone, so I can't even join that particular party. All I gotta do is just stay on sorry ass stereo, blocking people and shit.
Dude ain't happy at all.
My whole mouth flies, then came in, left. I bet you. I think Zeus lifted his leg up like, "Well, sit your mouth hanging open, ma'am. You what you?" He always opened his legs. He always submissive to me. What you want, mama? You look like you need something. I'm like, well, not anything from there. Please close your legs. Cutting up. I am so sorry that you got blocked on the 18 plus app, man. Let me tell you something. I've definitely gotten kicked off of every single platform on the planet except for Meerkat. God bless Meerkat. Shout out to Meerkat. Meerkat Stereo. Stereo is my new Meerkat. Ooh, it's 10:30. See, I told you every time the time is on dot 15 after I passport. So go ahead, click the next bubble.
I got 10 more minutes. Hello?
I said go ahead, click the next bubble.
Oh yeah, I got 10 more minutes.
I heard
was a
you.
controversy in the community. People falling for fallacies and a reality. For them, watch television. The television that tells them a vision. And them no my program, no mind for that programming. What that's something. What that's something.
Oh, whoa. With the what a something, what a something. I like that was nice at the ending with the something. What's that mean? Spell it. I need you to.
So, get it again.
You need to say that shit again, baby. Nothing can offend you unless you allow it.
Yep. Yep.
As you see, I'm still giving a moment of silence to whoever them little dumb bastards was that blocked me off this damn app by reporting me. Oh, cutting up about to be some of these little bastards' worst nightmare. Hell, they think that what I said to underage kids that hopped on the app trying to be grown before was bad. Woo! Man, but yeah. See, damn stereo. Shitty ass stereo. No ass fun ass stereo.
No ass fun ass.
Street.
No ass fun ass street.
Well, I feel like to me, like he's standing on his couch with a bat in his hand, like it's going off. Like it's fucking stereo.
And he's jumping his knee. He's jumping and his knees are bending. His ankles are meeting his buttocks.
There you go. Hit it again. It might be able to.
Yeah, you're right. That's why you know Jaden Smith.
Oh yeah.
He made an album and he changed the hertz of the album. I think it's the Rothschilds.
Ooh.
Rothschilds. They're the ones that set the frequency, the average frequency in the world. I don't remember the number, 1,000 or something.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's why I have not. That's a rabbit hole. I've not even craved to enter yet because that's gonna be the later years of my life. I'm still trying to finish up this damn astrology shit and tarot shit. Shit hard to say, boy. It's a lot of information to hold on to. What people don't realize is it's like that's the best way to really learn your history. Start researching something first of all. Like O'Shea B. Jackson says, stop the show. Oh, every time I yell, my dog fucking jumps. I feel bad. I feel like, oh my god, baby. That nigga jump like, damn, mom, you scare me every time, but you don't say nothing. I feel bad. Like, I don't want him to grow up and start shooting people at Publix in Florida.
Let me hit this boat.
You mean to tell me a whole language was made because of sex sounds? I got a feeling I misunderstood that, but I would like to talk about what you just said. I also heard you say that all of the sounds that you hear never is 100%. That is believable because I know a man ain't shit. I've been a man for 28 years, and all 28 of them years cutting up been a sack of shit.
Damn, nigga, you 28?
So a man, whenever we climax or come, we might want to let the neighbors know our name, but we ain't talking. But when that woman hit that climax and you hit that G-spot and then she hit that pitch you ain't never heard?
Oh, he said G spot, and I was thinking, oh, G, that's also a note. He's right.
Never heard?
Yo, he does not sound 28. He's definitely giving me 82. He's giving me like an old wise man. That's why he mad as hell. He thought he was in a clearing.
Oh, dog, like for real. Like, this motherfucker go hard. Let's see if he hit back.
Okay.
We are all born with the ability to see what we want. Unfortunately, all of us will not tap into this way of life.
Yeah.
So therefore, not all of us will see. Good morning.
It's true. Actually, because to me, it's just more like, well, that's just what we call it here. What if it's not even fucking called that? You know what I mean? Because they call me black. I ain't black, bitch. I'm copper hoe if I had a choice. Anyway, my fucking sports bra is black. My hair is black. I am copper. Thank you.
Me too, then. Shit.
Yeah, you are. You can put a penny on your forehead. If you put a penny on any melanated person's skin, put it on their forehead and turn them this way and turn them that way. At some point, you'll see it disappear. No matter what tone.
Hitting the bubble.
Bubble it.
Yeah, like the Asian Chinese and the Asian Khmer as well. They would use sound to heal people, heal your body. It's crazy. Like sound is a powerful thing. This is why like the words we say are powerful as well.
Yeah.
It's like my name is 588 because I'm from 528 to 588 hertz. That's the frequency of love. When you add all the angles in each letter together in the word love, it adds up to 588. So when we're speaking words, like we're manifesting things into reality, it's not just words, like it's vibration, it's frequency. It's why like you gotta be careful of where we're speaking.
I mean, to me, I don't, because I already live on that side, because I live straight from the detriment. I definitely am more so on I just speak with a purpose, like, because I never spoke reckless, I've never spoken negatively, so I've never had to have any backlash from that. But I did learn that I was manifesting things, and I realized that, like, oh snap. But I started journaling when I was like 7. And the etymology of words, too, though, is very, very important. And to understand that letters have numerical vibrations, and that just goes too deep for most people. Most people are like, oh, I don't want to learn anything new. I just rather would die like this. Okay, well, go on then. We just have to take roll call. That's all. We want to make sure that which line you in and shit. So when we gotta get the fuck out of here, we ain't gotta make sure we gotta get your ass and shit. We know you ain't on board. You can't fit. We can't carry you and all your shit.
Yeah, people are content with where they are. Yeah, like, all right, fuck it. I'm happy with my job over here. Happy with my life like this. I don't need to learn nothing.
That's what and good for them. I tell those people all the time. I'm like, no. Enjoy that. You don't need to do what anybody else is doing. Just make sure you are in the right place. Just double check.
Yeah.
Make sure you good. You good? Straight. Because I know nobody tell me to do nothing else other than what the fuck I'm gonna do, which is also a thing. I'm trying to tell people, like, you know, whatever information, whatever history, and they're like, oh, well, how do you know this and that? And I'm like, listen, first of all, you don't have to believe me. You don't even have to do any research or question me. But guess what you can do? You can ask yourself, why is it that you show me making up your fucking mind about shit when you don't know a goddamn thing all the time, don't you?
Right.
So then don't act like you don't be dead ass wrong. So then that means that technically you believe what you want to believe. You have so much freedom that you tricked yourself into thinking that, you know what I mean? Like coincidence. They said coincidence, not a coincidence. Yes, it is. Don't fucking listen to them. Where 2 or more decided cooperatively to share an incident. It fucking does. A coincidence does mean exactly what the fuck we say it is. Why would we say that then? Just for us to walk around saying, oh, well, technically it's not that. Then why the fuck are we? No, don't listen to them. They mishmash and flick flops. Go ahead, push that button. There's a lot of numbers in there.
Calm down. And you standing up with the bat in your hand?
I'm holding Zeus and he's sleeping in my arms.
Oh, hold the opposite of what the fuck I was doing. All right, let me.
I'll tell you about Jane, that little skirt wearing androgynous light skinned bastard. I'll tell you about that damn James Smith. First of all, I believe I heard you say he came out with an album called Rough Child. Bastard ain't rough. His sister might be rough. His ass ain't wearing a damn skirt. Then puss ass made a damn Twitter A tweet, there it is.
Ah.
Tweet talking about, don't you hate when you wear a dress and the wind blows it up too far?
No, he didn't.
I love it when a woman wears a dress and the wind blows too far. There's nothing like a woman that knows that she got too much ass to be hiding behind a goddamn dress.
Oh my
So
God.
she look and smile.
Okay, I'm glad he's feeling better. Shit.
Ooh, man. Yeah.
Why
Man, we said Jay Smith. What? Jay Smith, fucking asshole. Like, God damn.
you call, why you call him a
Somebody
ba-
got forced to it.
why you call him a
Sorry. Why you call what?
bastard?
Oh, you don't like Jay Smith. I guess the music, the album sucked up.
I thought a bastard is like you don't know who your daddy is or your parents weren't married when you were born.
Oh, we all know that is. That's great.
America's a bastard. Yeah.
I got an old soul, ladies and gentlemen. So,
Yeah, you do.
yeah, I'm 28,
That's crazy.
but I came up around nothing but old school. So, I know a hell of a lot that these young kids don't want to talk about. Because me personally, these young bastards just want to fuck.
Yep.
Now, pussy is good. I don't think y'all heard me. Pussy is good.
I'm still
It's
scared of this.
delicious. It's tight. And I'm talking about once a woman gets real comfortable with you, and then she makes up in her mind that she wants you to nut in her.
Oh.
And when y'all fuck, she tighten that shit up that way that nut can't go no damn well.
What was this thing? Let's talk about that.
Oh my God.
Does he give you that look?
Since she can't go nowhere, till you can't go nowhere.
No damn well.
Oh my
Woo.
God.
What is this dude? I
Oh,
like this guy.
he cutting up. That's literally his name. I knew he was old school with a name cutting up.
28. I am 19 years older than this dude. And at the same time, this motherfucker seems like he's 20 years older than me.
Bruh, I'm telling you, like, who would somebody? We got your granddaddy.
Oh, man, hit the button. Might be able to get
Yes.
That is why the music that we listen to these days make us feel all sorts of kind of ways. They actually do have a person that studies
Yes.
sound vibration
Yes. They're usually Jewish.
in the music industry. Many of them, shall I say.
Yes.
And just in case you didn't know, the lows, the highs, the mids, all those things are mixed together for a reason. Yeah, that part.
Shit, I thought he was talking about weed. The lows, the highs, the mids. I was like, yeah, smoke some, bitch.
like that.
No, I love it. Everything is the same. Everything is the same. Definitely. That's why it's like airwaves, sound waves, water waves. Hello. That's why I say the fifth element is sound. Hello.
In the book.
Another reason I got an old soul is because I hate the world.
Right?
Now, I know that that's a very bleak statement to say,
Memphis Bleak?
but let me thoroughly explain myself. I hate the government
Yep.
because Donald Trump welcomed this coronavirus into America.
Well.
I hate the LGBTQ community. And the only reason I hate them is because it is so many thick transsexuals that keep believing that because they taking damn hormones, that men are supposed to accept the fact that they don't have a pussy and enjoy the little dick and balls that they have. I hate this damn world.
I believe him. I mean, I wanna, I wanna give him whatever he would like. What you need, baby? Tell mama what you need. I'm gonna hook you up.
You better be specific. I just want some pussy.
Oh my God. Okay, well look, I'm gonna have to have you fill something out. Okay. and I get back to you.
While I'm here eating my cereal.
It's my cereal. Oh my.
Oh, he's back with a message.
No, Jada Smith didn't come out with an album called Rothschild. I said it's the Rothschilds family. They're the ones that changed the average frequency in the world.
Oh, the Rothschilds, yeah.
Smith like that, even though I like some of his music. What I'm saying is he released an album, and the album itself, he changed the frequency of it to the natural frequency of Earth.
Good. Yeah, I think that's like 600, 700 something hertz, I think, or whatever. I can't remember right now. I can't remember because I haven't even tried to learn or know any of that stuff. It's so interesting. Think about it. That's a whole other lot of shit we don't know. Why don't we don't know anything? Why? Because we don't want to, because we're fucking lazy. All we want to do is not be of sober mind so that we can stay programmed and dumb. Pushy.
Whoa.
Why, sir, what are something? I see you in this, I see you cutting up. I can't give me joke. I make me laughing.
Yeah, me laughing, me joking.
Again.
Yeah, how about what
Ooh, yeah, I keep just move. I keep forgetting.
Oh man, I'm ready.
I'll tell you what I need. I need another goddamn stimulus check. And I was sick and tired of arguing with dumbass, stupid ass, ain't got no sense ass Trump supporters on and off this app. Now, there's a gentleman who I'm about to name drop because he knows every time that he does a show, he sends comments, vice versa. Every time I do a show, he sends comments. Well, Sports Rumble is a strong Trump supporter. And he has told me that Donald Trump is the man that really wanted to send us $2,000. And when I make mention of him, Nancy Pelosi wanted to do that. You need to go to duckduckgo.com.
Did he say duck, duck, go?
.com, yeah.
Instead of duck, duck, goose?
It might be a duckduckgo.com. No, it might be.
I was about to say, you would think if anybody knows, it would be me. Let me find out.
Right.
You can push the bubble. I'll look up duck, duck, go. Oh, look! I typed in duck, and it says duck, go.
He was right.
It's this first thing. I literally typed in. You think it's listening though? You think it's AI? I literally only typed in DUCK, and then it's like, yeah, duck, go, and it just has it all together as one word. And underneath it says duck. Look, it's beating the regular duck. And then underneath regular duck, it says Duck Life, which is a video game. And then there's Ducksters and Duck Dynasty, which is a mini series. Duck 1, 2 mini, and then some Amazon shit. Oh.
Let me push it.
All right.
Go my ass. I ain't hopping up on that shitty ass website because I am not going to go to a website that is lying to people.
Oh my
because
God.
I know y'all remember when that 9-year-old girl got pepper sprayed. Y'all remember that, right? Bring that up. To say this. During that same time period when that 9-year-old child was pepper sprayed, Sports Rumble had the nerve to say, well, a 12-year-old white child was murdered by the police in front of his mother, but that's not news because he's not black.
That's what they said.
Who the fuck? That's a damn lie.
Well, first of all, we know they lie all the time. Second of all, They also roam around to steal, kill, and destroy you. Third of all, the more you praise their name and you scream it on high, you give them energy. Fifth of all, am I on five or four? Whatever. To the face. I'm Rick James, bitch. I think that the whole idea is just ignore them and create your own things. Now, what I can't give you, whatever it was that you asked, I forgot now, but I already had an alternative for you. So what I can give you, cutting up is a brand. I'll help you. You can, and then you won't need a stimulus check because you will be busy cutting other people a stimulus check from your bank that you started. How about that? See, because that's the problem. Everybody want the outcome, but they don't want the work that come with it.
That's the word.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't really, that it makes it easy for me because at the end of the day, I don't have to feel bad. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna run all this by you, and if you did what you're supposed to do, then then we wouldn't be having this conversation. Checklist.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, President Obama did know that they was about to release the virus. Now, how much he can do about it to control, I'm afraid that it wasn't much. But yeah.
That's everybody.
I'm not even getting into that.
That's everybody.
That part. Miss Bingham.
Hi,
Miss Bingham.
Mr. Paco.
I did hit you up on your IG.
I was sure about to say, nigga.
Have a good day, big dog. I'm getting some of this good ass, not coffee.
Coffee.
Ginger.
Oh, the ginger. Yeah, you told me that thing yesterday.
I enjoy my tea. Miss Venus, I would like for you to give me a Paco Fizz is in this bitch, and I will make my way to the platform with you.
Yes, thank you, Paco. Yesterday I was doing the ass claps, but yeah.
No, the slamming jamming out.
Blit.
I like him.
Yeah, everybody's so great. I love it.
He said what's up to me. I like
Exactly, respect. I know.
appreciate y'all.
They know. Most people know. That was just that one weird thing.
I hate that DuckGo is a real thing. The reason I hate that it's real so damn much, all DuckGo has is lies on that damn website. Because they talk about a 12 or 14-year-old child that was murdered in front of their mother that had mental issues now. This happened around about the same time period the 9-year-old was being pepper sprayed. That site also talks about how Donald Trump said nothing to incite the Capitol raid. I hate DuckGo. Still alive, believing that shit.
That is hilarious. That's the best commercial. Like, don't go, duck, go. This is the anti-duck campaign and shit.
I don't think he finished though.
Oh wait, that's funny. Donald Duck.
That's the thing that blows me that I would never understand. I have never seen so many grown ass adults lie and be mad at the fact that you don't believe the lie.
That's this whole world.
Watch Rumble. He tells me I need to go to DuckGo. That way I can get the facts. And I need to stay off MSDNC or the Cunning News Network.
Yeah, I was there them hoes too.
I never even heard them damn channels be called that shit
I never heard the
till
Cunning.
Trump became president. These some crazy people. Shit, Revelation talk about the Antichrist. I know y'all seen Some fools made a gold statue of Trump ass. The angels from Africa are coming.
What do you mean coming? The motherfuckers is here.
Yeah, hit it again. He ain't done.
Oh, I was here.
Ronnie Ray, what up, what up? What up, y'all?
Hopkins, I can't never find your ass when I'm not live.
Miss Venus.
No, don't miss me, miss me. Forget you, man.
What up, bro? He said you think.
I did. He said, "What's up, Ronnie?" He said, "Ronnie Ray." He said, "What's up?"
He said, Miss Venus. How are you? The last part of that was all about you. He made sure he said, "What's up" to me first. I appreciate that. You was already mad. You ain't give him a chance. See what?
No, because he do this every day. Because he always come around. He say hi. I'm like, "That's nice." I want to see him sometime. I don't never see him, and if I call him, he don't answer.
Oh, so it's a personal thing.
Yeah.
What up, dude? For sure.
Because when I'm like, oh, like who do I follow? It's just such an interesting app. Like you just get to go so many places. And what's really cool is watching people. Like I've literally watched people grow so rapidly over the last couple of days. Like the way everybody's communicating. I feel like I'm like the low key principal. Like I feel like I'm Spin the Block Junior. I mean, like, but I'm probably spinning the block for a different reason. But we're probably both just being nosy. But I don't know what she's doing. It's not my business. But I know that she's doing it because that's her name, and I like that because I do too, bitch. I be spinning the block. I want to see what y'all doing, what y'all talking about, and I feel like I just go around and I listen in on the room. Okay, everybody's getting along. I only got to fight. I only had to block 2 guys, and one guy. It was like we were fighting for like 3 days. And like the second day, he forgot that he didn't like me and he was being super fucking sweet when he saw it. He was like, "Oh my God, she's this, blah, blah, blah." And then he was like, I was like, "Hey," and he's like, "Oh, hit me up and something, blah, blah." And I was like, okay, are you booking a session? What the fuck are you talking about? And he's like, "Oh, no, oh, prostitute." But I'm like, "Sir, you literally just asked me for my time. What do you think? It's like free or something? You're gonna pay for dinner. Come on. You're gonna do it. I don't have to ask you. That you're programmed to do that. And if you don't, you know you're a fuckboy, but you're not hot enough to be a fuckboy, so you're not." Anyway, he was mad. Some of them boys be mad. One boy I told you, look, one boy got mad at me last night. He really started yelling. Like he started yelling at the end, like right before he hung up in my face, and he was like, "You just need some dicks and calm your ass down." I was like, I am so tired of that narrative. You need some fucking dick. He sounded like he was mad he couldn't give it to me. You know what I'm saying? He sounded like he wanted to injure me while he was like, "This what you want," ain't it? Like, I'm like,
I'm trying to give it to your ass. You want to be all motherfucking shit.
right. Like, damn, sir, I mean, literally, he sounded like he got something from me. He sounded so mad, like so bitter. I've made some. I didn't make shit, but some men have definitely been bitter about me. One time, there's this guy. I never met him in my life, but he was telling everybody. Apparently, he was some white guy when I went to University of North Texas, and he would tell people whenever people go off campus and like go like just around the corner to these apartments and stuff. Like I never really, did all that. I went to a couple parties and shit, but you know me, I be busy. I be inside my head. I be on adventures in real life and shit. I don't know. And so they're like, everybody's like, "Oh yeah, we saw your friend or whatever, your boyfriend. We know you have a boyfriend." And like multiple people were saying this to me. And I'm like, "What are y'all talking about?" And I thought like they were like pranking me or something. I think Ashton Kutcher was like kind of punking people around that time in life too. So I was like, but it kept happening. And like nobody made a big deal out of it, but people keep mentioning it to me at different times, like different, you know what I mean? Like for a couple months. And then finally one time I was like, "Listen, are y'all serious? Like, or is this like a joke? Like, are y'all just, And they're like, "No, the dude, right?" And they're like, "Right, hey, were you at the party room?" And like all these people have seen this person, and this person talks about us and like, about our relationship and how he just keeps like stopping me from breaking up with him. And I mean this whole fucking story.
That's a whole new other shit right there. You get a motherfucker to make up a relationship with somebody.
Bruh.
Y'all break it up and y'all had sex sex last night type shit.
Listen, he talking about he found out the baby really wasn't his whenever he found out I really wasn't pregnant.
Y'all had a baby too? God dang.
I'm pretty sure. Listen, we probably had funerals, weddings, and children.
Wow.
No, he really was though. He really was, and it's such a weird thing because even to this day, I feel like the most recent time it was brought up was even within less than like the last 10 years, you know. But it was longer ago than that when it happened. I don't know. It was just like so interesting, and I'm like, how? But like even boys used to always have my name in their mouth. I think they just like it because it sounds like penis. I don't know why the boys always want to talk about me. But that's why that one boy got choked out at the rip because he said something about my big old jiggly booty.
Oh, jiggly booty.
And yeah, somebody choked him out. I don't know, but it's kind of interesting. I feel like in real life, I get more reactions than I do online. And maybe that's why I like online better. Because in real life, I'm too intense. But online, you can like turn me off and then come back and I'm still there. Like, I know I'm too much, but like, it's like, what is it? Like a moth to a flame? Like so many guys, they hate themselves when they come around me. And I feel horrible because I'm like, aw, because that's what I'm a purifying, energizing, catalytic truth creator, helper, whatever. And honestly, I should start saying liably. No, I just don't know. I just think like, you know.
Wow. Well, I missed my call. It's okay.
I mean,
all right.
did your alarm not go off?
It went off, but then we listening to dude rant about the thing, and the time just flew by. Like,
Oh, dude, it's your fault. Dude, stunter. I mean, what's his name? Cutting up is your fault. Yep, Ronnie missed his call.
Entertained by cutting up. So I'm like, all right, well, fuck my business and shit. I don't know how this read through went through last night, but we'll figure it out later. We'll get around later. We'll get it right. That's a once in a lifetime thing right there. Hearing that rant.
That was I'm still flabbergasted. I think I'm just still like I'm in the mannequin challenge. Like I never even reacted to it. I couldn't. By the time it hits me, it's gonna probably be in like 3 days, 4 days, and I'm gonna just fucking. I was massaging this dude the other day. I literally bust out laughing 3 different times because all kind of shit just started popping up in my head that I hadn't taken my time to let process yet.
That's real. I'm in here though. I got other stuff to do. Me and you've been on the phone for what, 4 hours?
Well, I tried to tell you before to just talk on here, and that way it's not wasting time. But
no, I ain't want to talk on here.
No, I know. You think I don't know that? Of course I know. Of course I know that.
Yes. But all right, we'll make Eat more living.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Oh, it's Kyle.
Venus Alexa,
Hi,
Ronnie
Kyle.
Ray. Topic of the day: do you do the tip thing? What, you mean like the sex thing?
Yeah.
It's just a tip. Doesn't really count.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
I know, right?
If you're talking about like restaurant tipping,
Right.
That's why I hate sit down restaurants. I will tip if I go to one, but I don't like to go to sit down restaurants, partially for that reason. You know,
Okay.
like, I'm hungry. I had this whole argument with my mom and sister once where it's like, look, In-N-Out is right across the street. All I want is a burger. You drag me all the way out here to Claim Jumper to give me shit for ordering one of these $16 cheeseburgers. That's all I want. And now we gotta wait 35 motherfucking minutes for someone to bring it to us. Like, I'd rather just go to the In-N-Out, or better yet, we got food at the house.
At the house.
You got a 16-year-old giving you that shit because he'd rather eat at the house than go to a restaurant and have to figure out money for tipping and shit, man. But nah, you tip. Figure it out.
Amen, Kyle. I'm glad you hit on that tip. I hit on that tip lightweight earlier. Yes.
Okay, that's not preferred. I am like, what other tip is?
There are so many. There's a Q-tip. There's a tip there. I left the tip earlier. I said, here's a tip on how to use the stereo app. There's all kinds of tips.
Let's see. One more time.
Fuck you, stereo. I was in the middle of talking. And y'all just gonna let another damn message overcloud me? Fuck you, stereo.
I kind of want to ask what happened, but
Ooh, shit. So he probably was still talking and somebody hit at the same time. Damn.
oh my
Man.
god, this is so funny. I feel like you're like a big old baby in a jiggly. Oh my god. These people, this is so funny. I had no idea that this was going to turn into this. I'm so glad I was like, I'm not going there without you. Come on, let's go. Let's go. This place is crazy.
I mean, hard for me to laugh too. I'm laughing out loud.
Yeah, no, you busting guts. You definitely busting guts over there.
Here we go. Motherfucker going.
It's like, it's so,
Who's the guy? Who's the fucking cartoon character dude we sound like? God damn it.
he was reminding me of,
Bugs Bunny, the fucking gun.
oh, Yosemite Sam.
Yosemite Sam up in this bitch, yo.
I say, he do yell like Yosemite Sam.
Fuck you, buddy.
Fuck you, stereo.
It might be him again. Hold on.
I want to be mad so much, but the woman sounds so sweet. I can't even be mad at her. Look, lady.
He about to hit it to
God
me.
damn it. I can't be mad at you. You was even sweet enough to ask me what I needed earlier. You would help me to get what I need. I'll tell you what I need, Pumpkin. I need a hug.
I give out hugs.
And please don't slap me if my hands go a little low.
Well, as long as the wind don't blow, I ain't got on no skirt, you know, because I remember earlier you was talking on stereo. And you said you wanted that wind to flip that shit up over her head again. Talking about why she got that shit on. Remember, he basically just said, bitch, take that dress off. You know, it ain't hiding nothing. Damn, nigga, like, she ain't.
Conversation in 91 verse.
I give out hugs. That's not a problem. But a hug ain't gonna give you no. It's not gonna replace your stimulus check. I give you a hug and I give you a friend. I can't. You don't want your 40 acres and a mule. You can have more, but shit, since y'all like to ask for just that little piece of crumb of doo-doo ass shit.
Wow.
I'm just saying I can give you more than that, and you don't want it because it's not called what you want it to be called. Why? Think about it, Ronnie. If I'm trying to give away like brands. Like you're not gonna do it alone. But
Again.
okay.
Yes, I tip. I only tip when people deliver to me and if I'm in a fancy restaurant.
She's a
Or
fancy.
maybe a diner. That's about it. If I'm picking food up from takeout, fuck that. I walked over there to get it. I ain't tipping nobody. If I'm sitting down to eat, obviously, you know, there's a waiter and a waitress. They hook me up and stuff like that. The reason why I tip is because I used to work in the food industry and people spit in people's food if you treat them like shit. So I'll tip it.
I am a massage therapist, and I have been so since 2007. And when you are in the industry of service and you are a person who is living in your truth and being of service on this planet, you tend to enjoy giving. I personally do. Sometimes if I don't have more money, I'm sad because I want to give them more money. But I have the budget. I only give. Well, yo.
What?
Yeah.
You have the budget?
No, yo.
No. Yeah. I didn't put that because
I did tell you that I was headed your way.
Oh, man, that's so scary. That made me almost pee on myself a little bit. I forget. Yes, you did tell me that, but did you say something about that just now or something? Did that? Is this a? I feel like we're having a conversation that I don't know. I feel like I missed the first.
I don't know either. But next time we do a tip thing, make sure we talking sexual because I'm like that's a whole other story with tipping up everything else.
You didn't have any more tip
Yeah.
stories, and I gave my tip stories.
Right. I'm saying, well, put it on the title because they think it's just regular tip. The tip thing. What's the tip thing?
Yeah, I mean, but
Yeah,
it was the idea is people are gonna interpret it however they want to.
okay.
Unless you want to put,
Oh, wait.
hashtag only sex.
No, just putting the tip in would define it more. Like I'm just saying, just make sure the title's clear. Oh, we can just say, like, okay, pick, you know what I'm saying? Pussy gum. You know what I'm saying? Like be clear with the top. The tip thing kind of confused me, but it's cool. Fuck, it's already over. We're doing shit 112. Hello? Hello?
Baby, I will accept anything that you would like to give me. You see, long time ago, long time ago, my daddy told me, son, beggars can't be choosers. I looked my father in the eye and I said, yes, sir. But see, I told his ass that when I was in elementary. You know, don't know damn elementary school boy know what the hell that mean. That he.
It's on the sorry, it's in the bed. I thought they
But now that I'm grown, I want to tell your beautiful self, beggars can't be choosy. So, if you want a hug, all I'm saying is don't be surprised at the reaction.
Don't be surprised, baby. It's just me. All right. Fine, cutting up fine. I will let you touch my booty, but you can't take a nap on it.
Keep going. He ain't done back.
Going too far with the comedy now. I know I did not hear you say that you are a massage therapist. Now, baby, I got a story for you. A long time ago, long time ago, my sister wanted to get a pedicure, and me and her made a bet, and I lost, so I had to get a pedicure.
What kind of?
I'm getting pedicures done every goddamn month. You hear me? Because the place that my sister went to, the girl was giving me a pedicure and massaging my feet. That woman knew that she was turning me on. Whenever I told her stop, she kept going. Then, when I was full-fledged erect, no.
We're about to head out.
Ah.
Now, we need to come back.
Whatever, I don't care. Y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do.
So, when's a good time for you?
Whatever. Y'all just gonna come anyway. It don't matter.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I ain't had no choice this whole time. So.
Oh, getting a choice, but
No, I don't. I'm just used to it. You just come whenever you come. Because things happen and it won't be concrete anyway, and so just prepare.
okay, and that's no problem up there.
Yeah, I'm easy. Just come.
Okay, great. And it's just up there in that top.
Yeah, yep, that's the only thing I saw.
Okay,
Thanks, guys. Bro, every single fucking day they come. Every day we've been on this shit, they fucking come every time.
Who was that?
They've been working on this like sprinkler, like my building flooded after the snow and some pipes burst and like a whole floor got messed up and I don't know, child, but I'm lucky because I'm up here so high. It didn't affect me, but it did have a little teeny tiny trickle leak. So they had to like drill a hole in my wall and next to my bed and cut the sheetrock and go in there and do some shit to the plumbing and then close it back up. And the man came here asking me about the moist ring and he wiggled his fingers at me and I thought he was talking about my vagina and it was weird. And yeah, I don't know. They've been coming every day. First they said, oh, they're gonna start coming probably next week or some shit. And they started coming that day. I'm like, bro, this is not even close to next week. That's why I was like, I don't care. You guys are just gonna do what you want to do, and I get it. This is a huge property, so I guess they just got to figure it out.
Oh, cutting up just did a damn romantic monologue to you, so he might still be talking about that on this next.
Oh.
No, my ass. You know what spots you was squeezing and massaging and tickling. Now that you see that I want to do more than just stay in this funky ass show, I can't do that. Bullshit. Anybody can suck a dick. But, all right, I'm sorry.
You know what? You know what?
But y'all gotta understand, that woman, I knew what she was doing.
Ronnie.
What?
I gotta pee.
You never got the setup. You talking about he's at the pedicure place.
No, I did hear him say he was at the pedicure place with his sister.
Right, and the lady was squeezing his feet.
And she was massaging. I heard the whole thing.
Okay, yeah.
That was no romantic sentiment towards me though.
Oh, okay. No, he's talking about the hug shit at the top. You know that.
I did. Well, no, yeah, I missed it. That was right when the people came knocking and Zeus got to barking.
Okay, I heard you in the back. You missed all your.
Well, you pressed play. You pressed play while I was away from the. Soon as Zeus.
You just hold
No.
on.
You literally heard Zeus barking. People like I don't know if you hear people knocking, but you can hear Zeus barking, and as I'm walking away saying I'm opening the door.
Oh, didn't hear that.
I don't know how you did not hear it.
I did.
You didn't hear Zeus barking?
Yeah, not like that for me to stop.
Not like that for me to stop. Not like that for me to stop. Dude, just because he's barking on me and I'm going to stop doing what I'm motherfucking doing. Ain't got shit to do with me. I really did. I really forgot you don't speak Zeus.
No, I don't.
I forgot.
I ain't been around a dog in like, what, 10 years, 11 years, some shit?
It wouldn't matter. It's kind of like humans and kids. They're all different, like snowflakes.
And it's through a phone and through an app. I don't know. But this might be him again. So.
Oh, okay.
Since you say I can squeeze your booty. Since you say.
I knew it. This is Paco.
My only question is, how can I squeeze it? Can I give you a hug?
Paco, you
feel my hands going low.
Get your ass.
That way, when I get to the middle and softest part of your ass, I can squeeze, and you be the judge of whether or not if I'm packing.
Oh no!
Because I never talk shit about my dick. See, I talk shit about people turning stereo into Tinder and hear my thirst ass go, I'm gonna get you.
Oh, did you just say people try to turn stereo into Tinder? Nigga, you always messy for that ass shit. You don't know what you're doing to you. Oh my God, nigga, that's Paco. I swear that's Paco. I'm like, that is not. I'm like, who the hell? I don't know who Cutting Up is. He's cutting up too much for me not know who that is. I think that's Paco.
Okay. Well, y'all handle that.
I don't handle it. I just, go pee and stuff.
Well, I'm about to get off.
Yes.
It's been fun. I'll talk to you tomorrow or later today or however. But right now, I gotta go.
Yes. Enjoy your day.
All right, you too.
Okay. Bye-bye. Oh, I have to pee. Okay, guys, I ended my stereo session. It's this new app. It's crazy. Look at my mouth. This is so unprofessional, but you know what? It's fine. It's not like a lot of people on my channel. Anyway, yeah, that was kind of cool. I just decided last minute. I was like, I'll just go live on YouTube while I'm doing this shit. So, anyways, hopefully you guys will jump on the stereo app. It's really dope. It's kind of like Clubhouse, but it's better because
Vince. Hey,
So how long you been on here, man?
Little under.
Hey, boys. Listen, how many of y'all? I'm starting to feel crazy on this app. I swear it's like 20 of y'all, but really it's only like 3 of y'all. Tell me I'm lying.
Morning shit. So therefore, I'm just swiping through the streets my goddamn self. So therefore, but I'm following you. Hope you following me back. So therefore, hey, you wanna hit that button? You wanna hit that button?
Keep the play though, bro, before you leave. Hey,
I got it.
this app right
Hey, boys. Listen, how many of y'all? I'm starting to feel crazy on this app. I swear it's like 20 of y'all, but really it's only like 3 of y'all. Tell me I'm lying.
Hey, sis. Check this out. Hey, cause me and my brother on this motherfucker, and we call ourselves hey boys. But motherfuckers know us. So I ain't trying. I don't like. I'm not tooting my own horn or no shit like that. But motherfuckers know us out here. So you got with the right one. But I want you to get your feet wet out in these motherfucking streets. So therefore, do what you gotta go do.
All right. I'll holler at y'all later. Thank you. Y'all fun.
Let's go.
The giving, but it's just remembering and not everything that we have with people, not everything that we
Oh,
have.
there's
Because we
588.
know how history has been. Should we be sharing in such a way?
Okay, so sorry.
I think anyway. Obviously, knowledge is knowledge. You share what you can, but
I'm getting out of there.
Every time I'm not fucking with him. However, it's not trying to make a living. But around throw my back out or all these body pains and shit like that. I seen too many folks.
That's funny too.
I don't want to bother her.
Back. I remember you have.
Okay, I'm. You know what? I gotta get out of here. That's not
It's
good.
fine, but give it a like and possibly subscribe.
People don't have all day.
Okay.
Now, if anybody has an email or something that I can send it to, but I don't do social media, but it's called casetext.com.
Being punished in life. I'm one of those people.
But I do think in certain situations, their village is definitely needed. Because I honestly can save a lot of these kids' lives from going down the wrong path if they just see that one person gives a fuck
Right?
when their parents might not.
That's it.
I really hope that listening to all these great conversations and these calls, that people really just step the game up. I really hope
Everybody is stepping the game up. Boy, you better be stepping the game up.
Don't be surprised when you see why.
Oh my God, this is horrible.
Fuck all your free time. You want to free time.
That's all.
You don't even know. You lost the side again. You lost the fun. Yeah.
Who is that? Do you even know?
Yeah, I know who it is, but I'm not dead. You better go find it. You lost the fun again.
I got found out.
Oh my God. I know. Janae Aiko, boo. I'm done. Oh God, yes it is. Oh my God. This is very interesting. I love this app. I really do.
Track myself in that topic, but because you go.
Yeah, you can.
Just say what you feel, girl. That's all that matters.
His name is Billy Shears and he has a knife going through his head. I'm done.
Any other, and they also
That cat vibes.
John 3:16 means all nations, everybody's loving.
I know one thing.
Look.
Bitcoin boxer, what you were saying was, I need to get my pen and paper because I don't know whether you want to leave till Saturday. But remember, you said a couple of little apps where you could trade.
Oh yeah, I should check my Bitcoin right now.
Put off. I feel like
You guys have Bitcoin?
it's not major difference, but it's a different sense.
That's why I consider myself agnostic, not agnostic, but agnostic, which means that I don't think anyone has a clear definition or understanding of what God is to even be talking about.
Very interesting.
I hear you, but it just depends on your faith.
Isn't it? That's what they say over there in England. Isn't it?
To say that they can, you know what I'm saying, but they can't tell you
Isn't it?
God is supposed to be a person or anything like that, because that's when it starts getting into idol worship. And that's a problem, you know what I'm saying? This is where you see people that's a problem. Idol worship's a big problem, especially because of the Romans.
Oh yeah. See, speaking of Romans, yeah.
That game.
Today is my day. Well, I mean the time. The time is now. The time is now. It's my. It was 11:27. I was born. So where's it was when I was born. Pardon me. So, anyways, this has been long enough. I just came on here to y'all know. Y'all listen. Just kind of get used to not anything really going on over here until you see something going on over here. But feel free to follow the journey along. The blackandblueprinting.com, the wallabybear.com. Hide the fur, that's gonna be going. I'm doing the video for we're gonna go through that together. Step by step. And then yeah, that's all. I didn't really come to plug or anything other than just to tell you guys to please come to this video app. It's so fun. I really love it. It's like the best. Okay, so it's me, Girl, and I'm out.